I often ask God, why am I going through a test? Haven't I showed you enough in my life? So I want to share a quick principle and quick reason why we go through tests found in the book of Genesis chapter 22. I recently shared this with my church, and I want to make sure I share this with you. So in Genesis chapter 22, God comes to Abraham and says, Abraham, I want you to sacrifice your only son. Despite going through all this moment of experience, going through this time with God, where, he waited on God, where initially God called him and asked him to leave his family home just to follow God, where he had to wait for a child to come at an old age and all this and going on. And then now God comes to him and says, Abraham, I need you to kill your son Isaac. So, and the text says Abraham is tested. So why does God send a test to Abraham, especially after it seems as if he passed every test thus far? I want you to learn that God creates a test, not for information, but for revelation. What God does is that he is an omniscient and all-knowing God, right? So why would God sit here and try to create a test to find out something about you? I know we love to preach about that, but that makes no biblical sense. Because if God needs to create a test to learn something, that means he's not all-knowing. But the reason why God sends tests is to reveal us to us. The reason why God sends tests is because there's something inside of you that we don't know it's there. And it tends to come out during a test. The real version of who we are is shown in a test. The real things that are bothering us, that are hidden on the inside, are shown through tests. Those who really love us and don't love us comes out during a test. So God creates a test for a revelation, not for information.